Forged from imagination and built to inspire, the Disney destiny rises on the horizon like a legend reborn. Tonight on Voyage Verdict, we journey through its soaring decks, dazzling innovations, and boundless adventures to see if this ship truly lives up to its name, Destiny. Alright guys, so today we will be reviewing deck plans to the Disney's to the Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Destiny. So first we're gonna start off with deck one. So right here we have the stairs, the stairway down. We have these, and we have the tender lobbies. So right here, which are like tiny ships that bring you to the port if the port is too small for the regular ship to get into the port. So this is the health center. Whoops. And we got more tender lobbies. You also got the aft elevator lobby. And towards the back of the ship, nothing. Okay. On deck 2, we got some. On deck 2, we got the Walt Disney Theater. Then you got the preludes, so this way. Got the forward elevator. You got Three Wishes, Once Upon a Time, Royal Regalia, and the Grand Hall Collection. You got the Treasure Untold, the Haunted Mansion Parlor, which is a bar. The Sanctum, also a bar, and the Vales, which is also a bar. This is by the ride the Haunted Mansion in Disney World, and this is inspired by the movie 101 Dalmatians. You got the Grand Hall, which will be Lion King themed. So one of my favorite movies in Disney was The Lion King when I was younger. So next you got the Oceaneers Club check-in, which I think it's 3 till 10, I think. Next you got the whole like Grand Hall. Here's the Grand Hall stage and stuff. You got, so this is a restaurant, but you have two sides. You got Walt Disney and Roy Disney. I think they're brothers. So if you get placed on the Walt Disney side, but you also want to go on the Roy Disney to like film something, they will allow you to go in there to film, but I don't think you're allowed to switch your buildings when you eat. So you got the aft elevator, lobbies, and that's it. What was on deck 3? Oh yeah, that's right, I changed it. Wait, did we already review deck 2? I'm just wondering, hold on. No, we did not, okay. I kind of skipped because, so you got the Walt Disney Theater, the first level, upstairs is the second level. You got a bunch of staterooms down here. You got the whole Oceaneers Club. So this is the Marvel Superhero Academy. You got Star Wars Cargo Bay. The hub is the entrance. So this is the Disney Oceaneers Club. This is the entrance area. You got Fairy Tale Hall, which is a Disney Princess area. Walt Disney Imagineering Lab, an Imagineering area. Mickey and Minnie's Captain Deck, which is for the little kids. And it's a small little nursery for the babies. Okay, and there's not really nothing on the back of the ships. Whoops. This is so hard to control. Okay. Next, you've got the Walt Disney Theater balcony. You got Wonderland Cinema this way and Neverland Cinema this way. So don't get mixed up, guys. Okay, you got Saga Snacks. And you got the Saga. I think it's a masquerade. You got the Shipside Promenade. You've got I think this is where you first enter. Yeah. No, you enter in deck 3, which is the Grand Hall. Guest services, Port Adventure Desk, DVC Desk, the never mind. The Cafe Magara. You got the Untangled Salon, Hook's Barbery, and the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Sorry, that's a tongue twister today. And World of Marvel, which is a restaurant themed Marvel, which is the Avengers. So we talked about the Avengers during class today, during my church session in school. So I think these are pools. No, these aren't pools. The Senses Spa. You've got the Senses Fitness, the Senses Spa. You got Cast and Canon and the Triton Lounge. So they're both bars, but sometimes you have they have events. The Triton Lounge where kids can come in. You got the Saga Balcony. You got Art on Demand. You got Shopping Ambassador. Mickey's Main Sale, which is a gift shop. One of the best gift shops in my opinion. Cafe Merida. I just realized it, Merida. DVC, Shutters, I don't know what that is. I think it's a picture area. Shutters portrait photo. The Edge is, I think, is the next bump up after the Oceaneers Club. So they go from like levels. So you got the first level, which is it's a small nursery. Then you get to go up to the Oceaneers Club. Then you get to go up to the Edge, and then you get to go up to the Hideout. So that's pretty cool. You got Pride Lands Feast of the Lion King. So it's like a musical restaurant type of thing. I also like the Lion King, so I'm going on it. So you'll see that maybe a couple months from now. Okay, so basically just staterooms on this level. Deck 7, if it's also staterooms. Yeah. So, there should be a stairs. So, I have no idea if this is already finished or not, because when we went on the treasure was newly built. It didn't have it, but there's this game where you can like hunt around the ship to see like clues or stuff. There's like pictures and portraits and stuff. So you'll see that when entering the stateroom. So like here, this is also a stateroom. So from 6, oh yeah, you have laundry on this one too. Laundry, Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry. So I think it's from deck 6, 5. Yeah, from deck 6 to deck. Let me check. I don't know. I'm not a cruise agent. Sorry. No, 11 is probably gonna be the level. Okay, yeah. So from deck 6 all the way to deck 10 is plain staterooms. Like there's nothing, guys. So I like explain from the bow down. So you've got the more staterooms, but then you have Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. Oh yeah, I remember this. Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue, Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. You can get that place is where you can get ice cream after you enjoy the pool or whatever. Donald's Cantina, Daisy's Pizza Pies, and Goofy's Grill. The Lookout, I do not know what that is though. Funnet Vision Deck Stage, I don't know what that is. So you got the beverage stations over here. You got Mickey's Pool, which I think is right next to the stage. So like on the stage, which is where you'll be doing the sailaway party and stuff. So you got Minnie's Pool right in the middle. Daisy's Pool is right next to it, and Pluto's Pool. So if you go here, there'll be like a not deep but not shallow, a shallow pool that's like 2 or 3 feet deep. Okay, and then on the side, the stairs, you'll have Pluto and Daisy's pool like in between of it. Dory's Forget-Me-Nots, which is a shopping area, and Edna a la mode Sweets, which is a sweet area, so you can get cakes or candy. You got Marceline Market, so you got the Marceline Market Cafe. My dad pronounced it as Magdalene Market. You can pronounce it either way. It's depending on your English. Deck 12. Let me go up real quick. No, I don't know what to do with that. Okie dokie. So you have the Concierge Lounge. Okay, if you go down, you have Trixie's Falls, which is, I think this is, oh yeah, it's all in the back. There should be a little pool area where you can just chill and sit with a water fountain. You should be able to do in there. Wheezy's Freezies, which is, I think it's a beverage area. Toy Story Splash Zone. So if you watched my Star of the Seas, I think I've talked about how their splash pad was a little more inclusive. So let me explain to you why I say that. So on Royal Caribbean, their splash pad doesn't have an age limit. It's like if you think you outgrew it and you don't go anymore. So there's no age limit, I don't think, because they've let me go on it while it's a splash pad, while even though in the Disney in the they might not let me go, but I've seen teenagers go on it, I think. So I might just be a little tall. Or they're more inclusive. But my parents say a whole adult can go on it if they have the right mind for that. But the Toy Story Splash Zone, so Disney's, there's different themes for the splash pad on different cruise ships unless they're sister ships. So like on the Treasure, the Wish, and the Destiny, they have the Toy Story theme. But on the Dream, they have a Finding Nemo theme. So there's a theme for different stuff. I don't know about the other ships. I just never visited them. The Slicesaurus Rex, so like it's a small little slide for the youngsters. Just keeps popping this up. Donald's pool and Goofy's pool is upstairs, so you have the stairs up. So they're deep pools, so for like the big kids. So here you got the Vibe, and oh wait, you got more. Okay, so I think you have 5 levels, not just. I think so. The nursery, what was it? I forgot. The It's a Small World nursery. Sorry. And then the Oceaneers Club, the 2nd level. The 3rd level is the Edge. The 4th level is the Vibe, and then the final last level is the Hideaway. So then you got, whoops, so confusing. You got the Hideaway. So you got the Hideaway and the Vibe right here. You got the Rose, the Hero Zone, Enchante, and Palo Steakhouse. On 13, you've got, so you got more staterooms up here. So then you've got this Aqua Mouse. This is the Aqua Mouse, so this is the Aqua Mouse entry. So this is the Sun Deck, which is adults only, of course. Quiet Cove Whirlpool, adults only. The Hero Zone, the Cove Cafe. This is Quiet Cove, which is adults only, and then the Currents Bar, which is adults only. And then I think this is just adults only stuff. Oh wait, no, never mind. You got the Hero Suite, the Chip and Dale's Pool, and then the Credit Suite. Then you got the Destiny Tower Suite, Yeah, and then you got the Sun deck, which is adults only. Okay, I don't think there's anything on this except for that. So the only thing here is left is the Destiny Tower Suite. So yeah, so it technically only has 14, but including the second level to the Destiny Tower Suite, it becomes 15. As the Disney Destiny sails into tomorrow, it carries with it more than just passengers. It carries a promise of wonder, adventure, and dreams set free upon the sea. Until our next voyage, this has been Voyage Verdict.